Hey guys, so I was inspired to talk about this thing and how do you do things? Like, how do you go about doing things in your everyday life, right? Because I'm sure, every day we have things like work, things like when we're having food, when we're talking to people, when we're just resting, when we're just, I don't know, doing something, and everyone's different. So how do you go about doing these things? Do you do everything automatically without thinking about it? Are you present in the moment, or are you constantly thinking about something, or are you thinking about your problems, or are you worried about things, or are you thinking about something that's not related to the place you are in? Are you always wandering somewhere? Are you always, multitasking? Say, you're doing one thing but you're also in your head somewhere else. Like, does that happen to you? Because I believe that for a lot of people this could be the case, and I believe that this is one of the reasons why a lot of people may feel less happy than they could feel, if you get what I mean. Because when we are living in the moment, when we are where we are, when we're not wandering, when we're not somewhere else, then we are able to appreciate the moment more. But it's also important to see things positively, right? And I know, like, every situation is different. I'm not saying that, when things are not going well, of course we should still be positive as much as we can, but I mean, in general, when you're working, or when you're having your food, are you present there? Are you like really there with your food? Are you enjoying this moment, this time? Or when you're talking with someone, are you enjoying this moment? Because hey, who knows, it could be that it's your last time, when you're talking to someone. This can happen. And not necessarily in the way that, someone will pass away, but maybe things will change and you will just go your separate ways, and your last conversation would be like, very very superficial, and just not the conversation that you both enjoyed. So see, this is the thing, when we are more spiritual, when we are not concentrated so much on the physical things and on the worries, and on things like how we're gonna solve our problems, how we're gonna do that thing, but when it's instead we're just present, we're just here, just right now, we are enjoying this moment, we are happier, we are better as a person, and as a result we are seeing more and more good things, because sometimes when we are focused on the negative things so much, we may overlook the positive things. And I don't want to talk about, the law of attraction, all that thing, no, but it is just natural if you think about it. When you focus on the good things, you tend to see things in a positive way, and this way you have a better life. But it has to be realistic, right? Not like a new age where you just push yourself to be happy all the time. It just has to be natural, like, okay, say maybe it's not exactly what you wanted, but there's still so many good sides to the thing that you are dealing with, for example. So yeah, it's not just seeing the positivity, but also being in the moment and being more spiritual, meaning being more present, being here, enjoying this moment right now, and not rushing. Like, where are people rushing so much these days, like, this world is so busy and people are rushing and people are racing, and I know there's so many things to do, but hey, we need to catch a break sometimes. We need to just breathe, you know. And you know, truth is that when you are with God, like, this is the key. This is the most important thing that I will tell you right now. Because things that I was talking to you about until this moment, they're more like mechanical, like something that you really need to work on yourself to remember, to be present, and to be positive. But when you are with God, you are naturally this way. Because when you are with God, it means that you put all your trust 100% into Him. This then means that you are letting go of control. This then means that God is in control and you trust Him, and you don't need to think about how you're going to solve the problem, because God is taking care of you. Because you're trusting Him with everything, and He will naturally work it out for you. So this way you are naturally present. This way you are naturally here. I mean, you are naturally enjoying your moments, your, food, even food, right? We're supposed to enjoy food for the glory of God, more than anything. So, this way it's like a more spiritual kind of way of being. So this way you will be a lot happier also, because it is also our more natural state. We're not supposed to figure everything out by ourselves. We're not supposed to know everything, because we have God, and God is the one who we are supposed to rely on all the time. Like, not another person, not another thing. Like, there's nothing in this world, in the material world, that we should rely on. We should rely on God 100%. And then this way, things tend to work out the best way. Like, if you haven't done this, just give it a try. Just give it a try, and you will see, because God's grace, and God has the best way of working things out for everyone, because he's God. Because, like, I don't even need to explain this, because He knows us so well, because He knows this world so well, because He knows everything so well, because He created this world, and because He cares so much about us, and because He loves so much about us. And of course He will not push you, right? Like, if you want to control things so bad, well, you can, but sometimes He will just tell you, no, we're having things His way, and then you see that, yeah, they're actually working out the best way. So I guess that a lot of people were conditioned to control things, to rely on people, to always have plan B, plan Z. You can have a plan B if you want to, if that's gonna put your mind at rest, but it's going to be a lot better, and you're gonna be a lot happier if you just trust. Just let it go and just see what happens. God will bring you to your most natural place in the best way, and He will show you things, and He will teach you things, and it's the best. It's our most natural place and most natural state. So yeah, think about it. It's not just about mechanically controlling our emotions, or controlling our thoughts, and being more positive and things like that. It's just about God, really. It's about putting Him first and putting your trust into Him, and no matter how things may seem on the outside, just let it go, and just let Him work it out, and it will work out the best way. And yeah, so yeah, let's be more spiritual. We don't need to be so worried and so concentrated on the material things all the time. Let's be more spiritual. And by spiritual, I don't mean like New Age. By spiritual, I mean being more present, just enjoying things, right? Being with God and appreciating things and doing things for the glory of God. This is what I mean. Okay, so yeah, this is what I wanted to talk to you about. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.